Okie dokie. Bring live up on my phone so I can see chat. Okay. Got this, got this. Okay. So here it is. Yet again. And I guess we can go over what we've done already. Let's turn this down. And, yeah. Back this camera up just a titch. Okay. So, last week, was last week Friday? Or the week before that, I think. We added some clusters. We added this pocket for this tag. Let's see. Added some little goodies to pages here and there. Another cluster here, some stamping. And in signature 2, we added this belly band with a little booklet. And another cluster with one of our wax seals of the ribbon. And not much else. And these two packets. Put this pocket in with this envelope and decorated this page. So I think we'll start at the beginning again. Maybe not the first page. We'll skip a couple pages. We'll do something on this page. I think I'm going to make a pocket here or somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. So, get my cutter. Oh, I needed to check my volume level too, just to be on the safe side. Because I've been having issues with that. Here we go. Yeah. Need to up them. That should be good. Okay, I hope everybody can hear me now. Because before it was really, really low. And I wasn't too impressed with the way it sounded. So, I'm going to see how long. I think I'm just going to go ahead and ink that. And then we can use our little bucket of goodies to decorate it. Because we got all sorts of things in this little bucket here to use in our junk journal. Being that it's just been sitting on my desk and not doing a whole heck of a lot. I'm just putting a very light little inking on this. I'm not going to go overboard with it. Like so. So, with just the right size. Oof, I hit that on the head. Okay. This is that handmade wedding paper that I received. I just happen to have a scrap of it on my desk. So I figured, what the heck, I'll just use it. It's sitting there, and that's what this junk journal is supposed to be for. Just stuff you find laying around your desk. That way you don't have to buy anything that's, super expensive. Just use stuff you've got. Now, let's see. What have we got? Get these out of the way. These are from the collage board I made, master board. These are going to be all the tags for inside this journal, and of course this pocket. We can put that somewhere tonight too, probably. So let's decorate this. It's too tall. That's cute. I like that. Oops. I got all these little tag things from Shabby Dabby Doodah. She had a download, and I was like, yes, ma'am. I want them. So, I really want to go the other direction. I think I want one to go sideways. Oh, here we go. Want this in front or in back? There we go. Like that. That'll look cute. Just glue, glue, glue. I don't even know if you guys got to see that. I hope everybody's had a good week, because it's been a crazy one around here. Absolutely nuts. Yesterday I couldn't record without it being like a silent movie type, because we had a company in completely gutting the bathroom here at my house and putting in a shower stall. And they were very noisy. Looks great, though. I mean, it looks fantastic. They did an excellent job. But they were noisy, nonetheless. It was a noise fest. So, the parrot video I did yesterday, if you saw that, that was, or not, oh, you would have seen it today. Yeah, it went up today. Um, that was done during the noisy time. So, yeah, that was interesting to say the least. Do we want to add a butterfly over here? See if we got. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? That's pretty. Do we want to put any material down? Do I have any lace or anything? What have I got? Oh, I got some of this and some of this. This is on my desk. Cool. Let's put down a little bit of cheesecloth. I like the look of cheesecloth. It's pretty. What is going on with my lighting? My lighting is just horrible. One of these days I will get all that fixed to where it's not horrible looking anymore. I think that needs to be inked. And this is how I do that. You just take your ink pad and your cheese. Well, it's white, okay, and you don't want it white. You knock some of that white off. Whoops. And just gonna Grinches it up a little bit. There we go. And see if you still have a lot of white on it. You can just trim that off. Like so. I think I'm just going to dab a little here and there. Just enough to hold it on. Anybody who says you can't use art glitter glue for material, tell them they're wrong. It glues to just about everything. I haven't found anything it doesn't glue to yet, except for like if you have something that's broken and you want to try and glue two pieces of plastic back together, that doesn't work too well. In fact, I have yet to find any glue that will do that. So if you have something that's made of plastic and it breaks, just hang it up, throw it out, go buy a new one. There we go. Oh, I like the way that looks. That looks great. Okay. Now to pick out a tag for this pocket. And then we can do a little bit more work to it. Like this one. I'll have to show you how I do a masterboard to get this type of look, because it's fun to do. Oh, goodness. It just seems like it needs another butterfly. It really does. Okay. Ooh, I had a thought. Wait a minute, let me put this down for just a second. I had a thought. Okay. Just gotta trim these little ends so it looks like a ribbon. Okay. There, like that. Okay. Okie and take our butterfly, put it here at the top, right on top of the ribbon. And is there anything else we want to add to this? Oh, goodness. Oh, those are too big. Oop. At the other end. I like the way that looks. Got ink this just a tidge. It's a little too white. Did everybody get everything that they wanted to get done this week done? I actually did, which was surprising because some weeks I do and some weeks I don't. There we go. But this week I did pretty good. I did really actually pretty good. So I'm very proud of myself. I still have a lot of stuff I need to get done. You know, because I put in my planner like, you know, clean studio. Yeah. You have to get this thing sorted out and cleaned up. Because I'm always making videos, so I'm constantly dragging things out. And awesome. Isn't that pretty? It just fits right down in there like that. Awesome. Okay, so we're just going to set that there. Move on to another page. This signature's almost done. We're just cooking right along. Let's do... I like that contrast. I want a different color. I think I'm going to use seedless preserves. Can you see that? Come on, focus. It's not focusing. There we are. Seedless preserves by Ranger. Oh, the purple dot. Yep, there we go. And you can, what's nice about these inks, I mean, yeah, the browns make everything look very old, but if you want to highlight something or make something actually blend in with the page, depending on what color the page is, the different colors work great for that too. Which is what I'm going to do with this. This is going to help it kind of blend into the page. It'll still stand out, but it's not going to have such a harsh edge. And I will show you here in a second what I'm talking about. See that purple of the page? And see how it just kind of blends right in instead of it being like, oh, there's a piece of paper sitting there. Yeah. And we're going to use some inks to, some stamps, more stamps. And really do these pages up to where they really look good. There we go. Okay. You see this big white piece? We don't want that area to be so conspicuous, so we're going to do this. And just in purple too, because we can. There we go. That look good. Go. Okay, what else can we do? Lots of pink in this album, in this journal. It's got lots of pink in it. I love the way that turns out. It really is pretty. Oh, here's the peach page. I wanted to work on this one. And we're going to throw one of them in. Ooh, ooh. Here's some pretty ones. And we need a butterfly. Butterfly, butterfly. That'd be good. That'll work. I left these unfussy cut because my hand at the point of when I finished, where I finished cutting all the stuff in this bucket up, oh, my hand was killing. It was killing me. So I was done. So I was like, you know what? If I need them, I'll just cut them out as I need them. So that's what I'm doing. Doesn't take me too long to cut one out, unless it's one of these ruffly ones. Peanut Shabby Dabby Doodah. She has a very good point, though. It's easier to cut out something like this than it is a circle. Because if you get the circle wrong, it really stands out. You get this a little off, and you can't really tell. Oh yeah, that looks good. And I like that purple against the pink and peach. Hey Farouk, how you doing, hon? I hope you have a good one too, honey. Get on rid of all these little crumblies. Guess it's like middle of the night where you are. Okay. Get glue all over me. I think I need a bigger monitor to see my chat on. I just train myself to look up more because I always miss people. Okay, get this put down, right up there, and then the butterfly. Right like that. I never put my butterflies where they're like wings or something. It's like, what's the point? You're going to close this book and it's going to flatten that out. So, yeah, no, I don't do that. I just glue the whole thing down because I'm also afraid it's going to get ripped off. So, I don't want that to happen. I think we're going to put a tab on this page. I think that would look cute. Glue all over my fingers. Okay, so let's see how we want to do this. Fold it in half. Make it a little shorter. And no, I don't have a tab punch. I wish. Those things are not cheap. They really aren't. I just really can't afford that kind of business. I got so much invested in my studio already. That simple things like that would make my life easier. I can't afford. Come on. Crunch this up a little bit. Why does this look like a corner? There we go. And this is just how you make a tab to go on the edge of the paper. Yeah, this one's a little long, but it'll work. Pick a portion of paper. I don't want to stick it out too far. There we go. See, it still comes to the edge of the book. See, here's the edge of the book here. We don't want it to come outside that, so that's how you gauge where to put how to get your tabs in here. Where they're still out away from the pages, but they're not out away from the book. See, that could even be pushed in some more. And it's not moving. It's on there now. It won't be too bad. Because we're also going to have lace on the edges of some of the pages and stuff like that too. So, see how this is drying. Oh, perfect. That looks good. Let me tuck it in that pocket. Oh, let's see what else. Grab out my... Look at that. Oops. Oh my goodness. That's coming up. Don't want that. Which one? Which one? Which one? I like this one. The nice thing about these is you can use them for all types of things. You can use them as pockets, as tucks. She's a top tuck. Okay, I know there's one near this. Where did we put it? Okay, there's one. No, we want it on a brown page. Yeah, like that. Okay. And then we're going to grab our ink. And I'm just going to ink them around the edge just a little bit. Kind of hide up some of those white pieces that we don't like to have. Okay. Take our glue, make sure everything is glued down because we got little lifties. Don't want those. Butterfly's good. Okay, so little trick I learned. Hold it by the edge you don't want glued, and you glue the edges you do. Like that. Now that can be a quarter tuck. So we can take like this and tuck it there, or just a piece of paper or whatever. But the rest of the page will probably get, stencils and stamps and whatnot. What do we want to do on this green-blue page? Because I think, ooh, that's an even better one. This would go good on there. Even this one. No, I like that one better. That's even better. So, what do we want to do with this? Let's see. Going to pop a hole in the top. Make sure that everything is glued down properly. Yep, like this one's not. There we go. Now we need to get some ribbon or string or something. I'm going to use this. Hi, Lee. How are you? How you doing today, hon? Can you hear me? I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. No one's been here except for Perk, and he left so fast I didn't get a chance to ask him. We're just working on our junk journal that I started a couple weeks ago, and in hopes to get it done soon. We're zipping right along, which is nice. As long as I work on it a few hours every week, it'll go a lot faster. A lot faster. Come on, fingers work. There we go. Okay. We got this. Split them. Fingers don't want to work today. Come on. Here we go. Oh, really? Oh, goodness. Okay, I can check my volume really quick. I don't know if it's my microphone that's been acting up, but every time I use this microphone, it sounds really low. So let me, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see. Okay, testing, testing. Is that better? I'm not fond of that bow. Let's see if I can do a regular. How did I do that before? I don't know. I also have a tendency to talk very low. So if I actually project the way I was trained to project, it makes a world of difference. How did I do this? Okay, let's try this. Let's back up here. Let's try it a little different. And a bit of a chunkier bow, not so just strings. I didn't want it to look like just strings. Okay, let's pull those back a little bit. There we go. One end of it needs to be good. There we go. Awesome. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. What else do we want to do to this? We want to add flowers. Some Parisian looking flowers would be cool. Nope, that's not going to go with that page at all, will it? Nope. Too big. Let's see. Off. Oh, here's a little one. Oh, no, here we go. I like that. That looks good. What is this? Ooh, roses. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it alone. No. Yeah, I'm just going to put these here as just like a little side note. But we must make them purple. So how was your weekly? Did you do anything interesting? Get much crafting done? Any art stands out in your mind? Because I will be completely truthful. I have not had a chance to watch a whole lot of videos this week. It's been crazy. Absolutely nuts around here. In fact, it was so crazy. We had something so weird happen. I may do a story time on it because it was just surreally weird. There we go. I did a bit of a painting, working on a bigger piece at the moment. Oh, so nice. I can't wait to see it. I haven't done a big painting in a really long time. And I love to paint big. The the last big painting I did was um, Van Gogh's Starry Night, and I did it on a twin size bed sheet, and it amazing. It came out so good. I now have it hanging behind my bed, like as a tapestry. It looks really cool. But I really haven't done anything big like that since. I mean, that's been years ago. What is this piece of? Or can you not tell? Can't tell me, can you? It's a secret. Come here. And these are so big. I may have to use this as a side piece, but that's okay. mm. Okay, so we're gonna put that one here. I'm just gonna finish doing that page. The center of this one. What did we do here? Okay, this is one where we did some stamping. We haven't done anything in the center of this one yet. No secret, it's a landscape. Have uploaded part 1 to my channel. Oh! I will definitely go watch it when I'm done here. I swear to you. Wow, love Starry Night. I did one some time ago and gave it to a friend. I know, isn't it the greatest painting like ever? It's one of those paintings where if even if you're not like the greatest painter, you can get away with doing a Starry Night and actually doing it justice because it's got just all those little flicky brush marks that it's like you don't have to blend anything and it's just it always looks good. It just never doesn't matter what you do, it looks good. So yeah, I'm all for it. I love painting Starry Night. Let's see. Trying to find stuff in this bucket is becoming increasingly difficult. I don't know what the heck that goes to. And you find these little things in your stash and you're just like, where'd that come from? I have a tendency to do this all the time. I look over at my desk and I'm just like, where'd that come from? I don't even know how it got in there. I love this big black and white butterfly because, oh, I'm going to show you just a little trick with these. There was a whole page of black and white butterflies I printed out. But what's cool is that because they're gray tone, they have those gray tones. Let me move that. Let me show you this. You can take any color. Yeah, exactly. I love that one. Definitely. You take your ink and you can colorize them. So it's almost like putting a filter over it. You see? Now it's got like a purple hue to it. And then when you cut it out, you've got like a purple butterfly. So that went from black and white and gray to a purple, gray, and black butterfly. And you can make them any color you want, just as long as you just use the inks. You can colorize black and white. So if you find something that you like on the internet, what you do is you download it, a picture, it's like whatever, and but it doesn't suit you like what you need it for your, let's say, a collage or whatever, what have you. You can take it into, you don't even have to use Photoshop. Microsoft has its own thing with your photos that you can go in, and when you look at them, you can edit it and all that kind of stuff. Well, you can put it through a bunch of filters, and it'll do the same exact thing as this if you don't have inks and whatnot. I'm going to show you another little trick as soon as I get finished cutting this out. I'm full of art hacks. That's what I had originally had started this channel for. was art hacks and things that, kind of make you think outside the box. And I don't get to do nearly as many of them as I'd like. They didn't do well in the beginning, but it's like what? Okay. Now that we have this cut out, now watch this. Oh, here's a different oxide. It's called Wild Honey. And I'm going to show you. Well, maybe not Wild Honey. Maybe we won't use Wild Honey because that'll turn brown. We don't want brown. We will use Tumbled Glass. There's the dumber. Now, you see these edges? I didn't clip into the wings. I just left them there. And it gives a completely different look when you do the edges in a different color. See? Voila. Isn't that cool? That is what I call just a recolorization, just using your inks. So, I mean, literally, it will work with any of these butterflies. Let me see. Yeah, here's a bunch of these others. They're all black and white and gray. You can see the difference between that and that. Pretty cool, huh? Or you can also take watercolors after you've printed them out, if you use waterproof ink, that is. But you can also use like Sharpies and not Sharpies. Oh, my brain. Let me show you. It's a these are Ohuhu brush markers, and you just take your marker and you just go over the lightest parts. And voila, you've got a totally different. Isn't that pretty? Works pretty good, huh? And all they are is just black and white. You could try and sell me all the butterflies on Etsy, all the printables. But these black and white ones work so well because you can just get just whatever color you want by just using just the black and white set. So, yeah. I'm going to put him here, and I'm going to use a little bit of purple fabric, maybe at the side. Leave that little raggedy edge there. Yeah, let's do that. Channel is similar with the art. Then I discovered junk journaling. Oh, I hear ya. I love junk journaling. I don't get to do it nearly enough. I do it like when I'm not um doing my regular art, and I try and do this on Fridays. But then Sundays I've got my watercoloring that I just started doing also, which I don't get me wrong, I do so many different types of art. It's just really ridiculous. I've got clay work and all this other stuff. I'm gonna put. Do we want to put it on here? Do we want to find a more blue page? Do we have any blue pages? Ooh, that turned out. Look at that. That's pretty. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's something when I hit across it, I was just like, "Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. I need to do that." And it's been working for me ever since. So, and I love the different types of butterflies that are on that page. And it just works out. But yeah, you're right. I love junk journaling so much. It really is fun. And then you can just let your imagination go, and just do whatever you want. There's no rules, literally. I'm gonna put it right there. Now, should I have some flowers underneath it? Oops, where are you going? Come on. Just keeps getting stuck to my finger. Nah, just the butterfly. Yeah, I downloaded those butterflies off of Shabby Dabby Doodah's Etsy shop. She had this big pack of butterflies she just came out with a couple weeks ago. And I was just like, oh my god, they're gorgeous. And then at the same time, of course, Angela Kerr, she came out with a packet of butterflies as well. So I had to buy them all. Bought them all. Okay, that looks good. I like that. Simple, done, Not a lot. I mean, we'll probably put some stencils and stamps and stuff like that. I keep saying that, and I don't drag any out. Ugh, strings everywhere. They're all stuck to me. Ugh, look at this. What a mess. I want to try and find some of that material that you pull one string and it makes it like that, where it puckers it, makes like a little ruffle. I wish I could figure out how to do that and make it look good. Okay. Throw some of this other crap out. Get out of my way. Alrighty. Now I think what I'm going to do is make another tab out of, and put it where? We have that tab there. Let's put a tab a little further back. Ah, this one. This will be perfect. Okay. Let's see. I don't want it very long, so I'm just going to cut this in half. Fold it in half, lengthwise. I like this paper for tabs because it's a little stronger than regular paper. It's really actually really nice. I would give my left eye tooth for a tab maker. I really would. But I don't come out too bad. There we go. We're going to put it down here, though. So we have different size tabs. You see how this one's like a little bitty shorty? This one's kind of long. I could just cut that in half, though. It is a bit big. Let's just redo that side. And out. I think that's better. Yeah. Okay, let's glue it in. I can't wait to get to the lacy part and all the stenciling, and because that's really when a journal's done. You've got all that finished. You've got everything in the pockets that are supposed to go in the pockets, and that's when you've completed something awesome. What is that teenage ugly halfway done business? we go. You can put this other one somewhere in the front section. I do like making tabs, though. They're fun. I have like a whole drawer of them behind me, too. They're all different types of paper and all different colors. And let's see. That's the front. No. Let's put it on this one. Yeah, that'll work. We'll put it in the middle. Or like higher up in the middle. Yeah, right there. There we go. This is always the fun part, trying to get it on there just right. Without getting it everywhere. There we go. Yeah, and then we can put another one somewhere in here. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's see. I think my next journal I make, it might be a all fabric journal. I've been wanting to make one of those where like even the tabs are made out of fabric, you know? I think that would be awesome. Be super pretty. Let's do it this way. Yeah, I heard that you can't get them whale tail tab makers anymore. Excuse me. But you see so many people using them. I'm just like, where did you get yours? And they're like, oh, I got it before they discontinued them. And I'm like, if they're so popular, why are they discontinued? That makes no sense. It really does not make any sense. And this one's going to be way too long. Just put it on like this. And it needs to go in somewhere around here. Yeah. Like right there. Yeah. Or should I put it in before that? Yeah. Ah, perfect page right there. How long have you been doing journals for, Lee? Because I only started like a year ago. In fact, it was like mm, April? Yeah, April of last year is when I started making journals. And I love making them. They're so much fun. My problem is I get so like into making the journals, I forget about everything else I'm doing, and I will sit here for hours, and then I go to stand up, and my legs don't work. So it's like, oh, I sat for too long. Come on, come off of there. Yeah, I've made about that many. I think I've sold a total of 3. The others are still sitting on the buffet waiting for owners. They're all up in my Etsy shop. One with like all my coloring pages I did. Yeah, definitely twins. Nice. Okay, this one's in the front one, so we need to put this one in one as well. I have a huge box sitting here in my studio, which is part of the problem. I have got like Amazon packaging, like their spongy envelopes, with all the bubble wrap inside. I've got both the plastic and the paper kind. I've got cereal boxes, cracker boxes. And it's a huge box. And it's full, just waiting for me to make journals out of everything. Nope. Oh, that's pretty. But it's so funny. And I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of envelopes. I sent a whole bunch of them to Angela over in England because she said that she couldn't get the ones with the windows in them. And so I sent her a great big box. Had a brand new package of file folders and stuff like that, our size, American size, and sent her a just a huge stack of envelopes. Because every time my parents go through the mail, they're like, "Do you need these envelopes?" I'm like, "Yes." And I use them. I use them. Oh boy, do I use them. Yeah, that's how it's getting around here too. It really is getting to the point where I'm gonna have to start cutting back on stuff. But it's like it doesn't help when I get smart art every month also, and I get all these massive amounts of art supplies that are taking over my studio as well, and I'm like I don't know what to do with that. So I've devised a plan. I've got a tub sitting over there to my right on the floor that is art supplies that I don't need anymore because I either have doubles, triples, quadruples. And so I've started filling this tub with art supplies, and I'm going to go through it. I'm going to make bundles and give them away to people as gifts, and like prizes and whatnot. Because I think that would be cool to kind of, pay them forward. Because, I mean, what am I going to do with them? I've got plenty of art supplies. Okay, so I'm going to go through this really quick so we can get a look. See? Let's see how that's looking. This is looking full. It's getting chunky already. And there's the first page with that little pocket I added. And here we go. That there. Tabs. This front signature is almost complete. We just got to do stenciling and stamping. And then we've got to put a pocket this somewhere. Or it could go under here also. But no, I want it here somehow. How am I going to put this here? Oh, we could just clip it. Hold on. paper clips. I think I'm going to use a yellow one. Clip this in. Here we go. That looks good. I love the way that looks. Oh, well, it's just like I said, I have no use for them, and there's people who can't get art supplies because of whatever reason, especially now with COVID and all that, they might just don't have the money because they got fired or laid off because of the virus and stuff like that. If they can afford it, if they can't afford it and they need it, I'll be like, here you go. Because, I mean, it's just sitting around my studio just collecting dust, and that's a shame right there. And that should never be happening. So, but thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, and this is looking great, isn't it? It's just got this nice flow to it so far. And I guess next week, see, tonight what did we do tonight? We did this pocket and this tag and this edging. I just did that. Did that last week. Did all this last week. Last week. Did that this tonight. Tonight. All the tabs. This little edge. I love that butterfly. Oh, did this tonight. Did this cluster tonight. More tabs. Did that last week. Yeah, we did quite a bit tonight, actually. But it's definitely getting chunky. That's what happens when you sit it down. It's just boing. All right. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to. I've got this beautiful washi tape that I use a portion of it right here, and I definitely wanted to use some of it inside the journal. So, let's see. Let's trim this off and save it for something else. Oh, no, don't tear. There we go. And I think I'm going to... How am I going to do this? This is not coming off the roll the way it's supposed to. Just love this washi tape. Oh, it's so pretty. And then we can here peel it back. How's that gonna look? Yep, that'll work. Then I can glue all this down because this is not very strong washi. It's one of those real weak ones that you just look at it kind of funny and it peels off. I always add a little extra glue to everything I do. There we go. Lay that over. And ta-da! I'm going to trim this little corner off. Because it just didn't want to cooperate. There we go. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I like the way this. It just, I don't know what it is about it. It's just so pretty to me. It has that multi-function look, I think, too, that helps. Come on, quit misbehaving. Here we go. There we go. Put some somewhere else. I think I'm gonna run some down the side of one of the pages too. Kind of reinforce it. That'll look cool too. I don't know if you can see. This is a stamp from the other side of the page. It kind of bled through, so I'm gonna just cover that up with a piece of washi. Multifunction. Heck yeah. There we go. Yeah, there. There we go. Okay. Any place else you think it needs it? Because I've got a whole roll. I got some new stuff too. It's really pretty as well. It's all botanicals. I can get these out. The only problem is, look how little bit you get. It's like the circle it's on is like huge, it's like super thick, and you get barely any washi. And I was just like, really? It's like, wow. Skimpy. They think that, no, we're giving you 8 rolls. Yeah, they're all different sizes and prints. So it's like, what if you like one more than the others and you end up running it through it so fast because the roll is so skimpy? It's like I bought a bunch of washi tape from Michaels, and the stuff was just like didn't understand what the word stick means. You know, it was like the least sticky stuff I'd ever used. So I was like, I'm never buying it from there again. Yeah, creative marketing, so true. I want. Oh, look at this. He's got castles. What's that say? Thermal, thermal, something brushes. I don't know what that means. But I like the mushrooms. Aren't they cute? Oh, I think that castle. That's got to go on there. It's got to go somewhere. But where are we going to put it? Up here. This stuff is a lot stickier. It's from a completely different company. That looks good. I like the opposites with the reds and the whites. That works. Just don't want it to come off. Oh, it's not coming anywhere. Let's see. So it looks like it's nothing but stickers or tags or something. Or tickets. That's what they are. Tickets. Uh, yeah, they're like train tickets. How cute. Let's see. What else we got? Ooh, what is this? It's a big old honker. Look at these. I haven't even looked at these yet. I saw them online and thought they were pretty and couldn't see them very well. Look at these mums and oh, how neat. Eliminate what doesn't help you evolve. Nothing is impossible for a willing heart. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. Let's put that down here. Yeah, Jen's already, like, I think, licked this journal. She wants it for herself, which is so funny. She loves my journals. First journal she ever bought for me, well, the only journal she's bought for me so far, she bought for her son-in-law. And it was for it was a men's journal I made, and it came out so cool. I just loved it. And the minute she saw it, she's like, "Mine." I was like, "Okay." She's a hoot. She's so supportive. She's she's bought a T-shirt from me and a mug from me with floof on it, and oh, she's a riot. I just love her to death. Oh goodness, that's not a good pink. Wish I had one with mums. That'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Do I have any mums? I need mums. I know that Angela put mums in here. I know she had to have. That's for sure. She really is. She's a fantastic friend. She's a wonderful artist, and she's an absolute riot to talk to. Mums, mums, mums. That's kind of pretty. That's close. Not so close. Oh, I forgot I had these like little. This is when I start finding things. This is it's terrible. No, no, not about that one, but I do like this one. Put that there and put that in the center. And put a sentiment. Oh, here's a good one. Contentment. It is a noun. To feel satisfied with all that one has. I like that. Okay, so you put that there in the center and put that off center like that. And put the butterfly at the top. Nope, I'm gonna swap them so I can see the mum or the thing that looks like a mum. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, time for the ink. Got ink. And when I first started inking, I had such a heavy hand. Everything looked like it had been blow torched. All the edges. Now I just gotta do. You're done. Okay, that. I don't know if I'm gonna touch the butterfly. Okay, just need a little bit, not a lot. And these are also from Angela Kerr. I think I've downloaded like all of her kits already, except for her newest one. Angela's a sweetheart too. If you ever get a chance to, I don't know. Do you follow her on YouTube? Yeah, like the map I just did the other like last week. I burned to the edges. I just tore them, and I took that ink and I just inked the hell out of those edges, and they just look like I took a blowtorch to them. But it's a lot safer than using, a lighter or something. There we go. And a little yellow. Should I put yellow? Yeah, I like the yellow with the green down here. And we just put that right there like a bow in the corner. There we go. Awesome. Love these washies. They're so pretty. So pretty. I had no idea. I mean, I love these mushrooms, that's for sure. And of course, the one with the mums we just used. Ooh, what's that? What's this got? What a thing on it? Oh, what? It's got Japanese kanji and like. Oh, I gotta open this up. It's gotta be cool. Gosh, this is sticky stuff. I actually have some washi tape that's actually sticky on the outside. It's so annoying. Yeah, splotches. It's got paint splotches. What is this? Oh, I can't read that. It's in some. I think it's French. I can't read that, but that's Japanese. I think that's. I don't know what that is. All different languages, though. Isn't that cool? I dig that. These were some cool washies. This was a good purchase, actually. I really do believe so. Look at this. Whoops. This one's got bamboo on it in Japanese writing. That's pretty. I like that. I like that color green too. Yeah, I love Angela. She's a sweet lady. She is just that she's so sweet, you know? She's a very nice person, very down to earth. And she's she's so cute because she's a teacher. So you can tell that she's been, teaching children all day. The way she talks, it's so cute. Get these in here correctly. Am I missing one? Yes, I am. How do I get this in here? Oh, okay, that's how. Are those? Isn't that cool? It just goes with this little sleeve. I just love that. And this one came with. I got two rolls of this because it came two of the pack, and they're identical. Because I was like, oh, if I run out of one, at least I'll have a backup. So that's why I've got two of those. So in good shape there. I'm gonna keep those in my little bucket. And let's see. Oh, look at Lee. I made this birthday card earlier today. I haven't finished it off. I gotta write inside of it. But isn't that pretty? I made that today too. Kind of the same way I'm doing this junk journal. It's got a lot of the same basic stuff in it. You know, stuff I just happen to have on my desk. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, and here's the envelope. So I gotta fill all that out and toss it in to a box with the present I'm sending. So, but yeah, here we go. It's looking chunky, and I'm really happy. So I just got to come up with a few more things for a few more pages, and then we'll probably just stencil and stamp on the rest of them, leaving a lot of journal space. I want this one to have plenty of journaling space, so we're not going to go overboard with pockets and whatnot. I do, however, I will be adding the rest of all these um, to the journal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more journaling cards and a pocket. And I think I might make this like a side tuck on one of the pages. I think that'd be cool. I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of cutting it off and making a pocket that fits, I'll just put it down the side and just glue it down this one side here. And yeah, make a little side pocket. But I wonder if it would work best on the back. No, it would hide everything. No, that don't look right. That does not look right. So it's definitely going to go back here somewhere. Oh, maybe there. Yeah. And that way I can tuck a piece of paper behind it and stuff like that. Because I still got a bunch of that stuff I got to collect. I have a whole stack of stuff over here next to me on the desk. More coffee dyed papers and uh, ink dyed papers and things like that. And then I want to add some lace to this also. Not a whole lot, just a little bit, because I want to keep this a little more on the grungy side and more utilitarian instead of it being, fluffy. It's got enough lace like on the front, to gag a horse. But I just want to add a few bits and pieces here and there, like at the bottom and stuff like that. Make it look really grungy. Kind of like it was forgotten about for 1,000 years. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So every Friday, this is what we're going to be working on. And on Sundays at 8:30, I'm going to be continuing on with the watercolor painting we started last Sunday. Which, yeah, it's going to be cool watching it kind of get more details to it and things like that. And then we'll start another one the next Sunday after that. And we'll just keep going like that. So yeah, I appreciate you coming by, Lee. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Had a lot of good time too. So I hope to see you Sunday if you're available. If you want to come out and hang out with me while I watercolor. I don't know if you saw the first part. Here's the first part of it. And then Sunday, we're going to be embellishing it more and adding more things to the painting. Taking it from the simple steps that I used here and adding more things to it. So, yeah. And then it'll be finished. So it's kind of a two-step process that I'm showing everybody. And I do appreciate you coming by, hon, like I said. And I hope to see you guys Sunday. Come by and watch me do some more watercoloring. Okay? And I will see you later. Bye.